Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the value of treats for your dog. Treats are like money, and you got to pay your dog to make them do something that they don't really want to do, but have to for you. Now, I wish I could say that just your love is enough for your dog, but in general, I would say it's not. Yeah, I mean, it is at times, but when you're in a really high distraction environment where there's lots of other dogs around, you probably find that you just being happy might not cut it. All right, so treats are like money. Yeah, your dog wants to get paid to do something they don't really feel like doing. For example, does your dog really want to come back from playing with those dogs to just sit by your side? No, they do that because you've trained them that there's something better for them after they come. Or a negative consequence happens, yeah, if you are using corrections as well. Now, the value of treats depends on the situation. So it could be that you are in your living room, like I am right now, I'm in my kitchen. I can probably use whatever treat I want for my dog. Like I have kibble here. There we go, kibble. That I use for inside training. Like I rarely use anything fancy inside the house because it's expensive. I don't need to. My dogs will want to work for anything anyway. Yeah. So in the house, a piece of kibble will be worth $5. Yeah, because everything else in my house is worth $1. Yeah, there's nothing there that is distracting enough to my dogs to be like, oh, I need something more high value, unless maybe the mailman arrives. Yeah. Now, if I go in the backyard, my $5 treat might be reduced to $2. Yeah, because now I am competing with other stuff. I'm competing with grass and with birds and with the neighbor's dog and with just having more freedom. Yeah, so it might be that my backyard environment is worth $5 to my dog and this kibble just reduced in value. Yeah, because it's not that interesting outside. So I need to find something for my dog that is equal or higher in value. And some dogs, for example, love to train with carrots. So maybe I have to work with carrots outside. Yeah, not my dogs, but I've had clients' dogs that go crazy for carrots. Or I might use some cheese. Yes, cut it into Cornish squares. I would say cheese is like a good value treat, but I would say that's maybe $20. So I would say I use $20 treats like cheese when I'm out and about walking my dogs. Yeah. So that could be really good for that area. I might have chicken sausages. Can you see that? There you go. I'm in cinematic mode, so it's not really showing everything how I want it to be. There you go. Yeah, chicken sausages are almost the highest value treat I can give my dogs. Yeah, so these are the treats I have with me on the beach. Because everything on the beach or in a big park is at least worth $50 to my dog. So if I come and rock up with my $1 treat on the beach, my dog is going to say, see you later, I'm going to do my own thing. Yeah. So that is why you need to step up your treat game. Happens all the time when I teach my group obedience classes, that people will come and they have really dry treats that don't smell at all, that need a long time of chewing, and what happens is the dogs completely check out with them. And they say, oh, but he lost his treat at home. I'm like, I know, they do, but you're right now in a really different environment and you need a bit more motivation. Yeah, so can compare it with painting a house. If someone asks you to paint one wall, yeah, you will say, okay, I'll do that for $20. I don't know, right? Make up an amount. $20 is enough to paint one wall. It's the same skill that you already know, which is painting. But now the person is going to ask, can you paint my whole house? So that means you will say yes, but you need to pay me more. Yeah, and pay me more will mean, for example, you give them $100 to pay your house. Yeah, that's the same with dogs. You want to do a recall inside the house? Sweet. Here's your payment of $1. It works. You want to do a recall on the beach? Nope, I'm not doing that for $1, but I will do that for $50. Yeah, and that is the value of treats, of rewards. Some dogs love toys. So for them, food might never have a lot of value. So you need to really look, what is my dog's favorite treat? What does he go absolutely bananas for? And find that. Use that with your dog. Yeah, because that is what your dog makes them respond to you better. Yeah. I also want to say on that topic, we should not become treat dispensers. So even though we want to raise the value of the food, it doesn't mean we are going to give dogs treats again and again and again just because, well, we need to pay them. Yeah, we do, but as a dog gets better at certain behaviors, we can pay them less frequently. Or we can put it this way, they have to do more work to get paid. Yeah, so for example, when you're teaching a new command, you're going to reward every attempt. Yeah, so say you're teaching a sit for the very first time. Yeah, you're going to reward every sit, even if it looks a little bit average. When you know your dog knows sit, yeah, you're going to add stuff. You're not going to, I don't reward my dogs every time they do a sit. I often just say, good job. Yeah, that's it. That's also praise. Yeah. But what I do when I'm in a training session is I might say, sit, down, spin, sit, down, spin. Now you get a reward. So they had to do 6 things to get the same payment. Yeah. Or you might say, all right, sit down, go around, do something that is like harder and say, all right, here's your payment for that. So you are going to ask more, but pay less. Yeah. Luckily, dogs are not in unions, so you'll be all right. I hope that clears up why sometimes your dogs don't respond to treats that they love at home. And I hope that also clears up why we need to use yummy stuff sometimes. Yeah, I really, really love anything soft and squishy because it smells good. The scent sticks to your hands as well. Like, you might hate that, but I think that's really convenient. Because it makes your dog want to hang out with you and be like, oh, do you have anything more? I do want to note that you need to make sure that you don't use your high value treats, your sausages, in low value environments. Because what happens is they just get bored with it. Yeah, using a high value treat regularly just makes it a regular treat. Yeah, if you would eat a Wagyu steak every single day, then by the end of 2 weeks, or maybe a week even, you're over it. Your Wagyu is not special to you anymore. Yeah, or lobster. Lobster is a high value for a lot of people. If you eat lobster every day, it's just gonna be like potatoes. Yeah, whatever, it's a potato. Yeah, so I hope this helps. If you thought it was helpful, comment below or hit subscribe, and then I'll see you for the next one. Thanks.